Andrew S. here, and today I want to talk to you guys about a band that reached out to me, Monumentum Damnati. They are listed as melodic doom death and have one album out right now called In the Tomb of a Forgotten King. Now this opens up with a great instrumental piece called The Shining. This really casts this veil of a horror-esque tone on the whole album right off the bat, and I love when the guitars join the chilling keyboards. Like I said, this instrumental piece, The Shining, really sets the tone with this ominous, sinister feel, and then you get that right off the bat into the next track, My Bloody JJ. This has an absolutely mesmerizing intro driven by brilliant organ tone, which is also the chorus hook that I absolutely love. And then you get these crushing guitars that appear with this monstrous vocal presence, and then the song almost recedes back a bit, takes a step back and lets the listener get consumed vocally. And that, I just really enjoy how the vocals can, they let them come up and do that, and a nice production on that as well, I think. And one reason why I'm holding this is I'm going to be talking about drums quite a bit throughout, so the energy on this track is just awesome. I love how it adds and subtracts and allows parts of the music really to come forward. That's really nice, and I feel like it elevates these songs at times. These next two tracks, There's No Place for Life and Anabiosis, I call doom and gloom, because they have this very methodical presence, very dark presence, not as sinister, but just this gives you this false sense of security of the direction of the album in a sense, because it slows you down, slows the heart rate down a little bit. But I really enjoy Thanatos' vocals. He really breathes a lot of evil and darkness into these tracks. And like I said, it gives you this false sense of security. Then the next track, the title track, In the Tomb of a Forgotten King, really amplifies up the album again. Great placement in my opinion. Just as you feel like you're getting over the sinister atmosphere, this one takes it to a whole nother circle or realm of Dante's Inferno, and this opens with this blend of just contrasting moods and takes you on this unique journey. I find the vocals really guide you on this spiraling journey down and commands the atmosphere very, very well, and those contrasting moods just create such an opposite dynamic and work so well. The transitions are nice, and it doesn't take off like a progressive song would, a very progressive metal song where it really goes off in different directions like randomly, and this has a nice smooth flow to these different dynamics of speed and tempos and moods and stuff like that. Awesome track is In the Tomb of a Forgotten King. Then you go into Infernal Sun, and this one sort of comes back a bit, back to my doom and gloom thing. Very methodical pace. The vocals and rhythms really, really heavy, and I got really immersed in this song by the power of the music and the message of the lyrics. This song is just one of those ones that I sort of sat back and savored. I love the chiming piano and the tempo, which became sort of sedating, because it has this, it's sort of one piece of music. It's traditional, it has like your verse, pre-chorus, chorus, but it just feels like one piece of music, repeated, one steady tempo across, one steady mood and atmosphere, stuff like that. It's really nice. I really liked Infernal Sun coming afterwards, and then the next song, Falling Snow, sort of comes up a bit again. I got so enraptured with this song, with a very wonderful organ tone atmosphere, just freaking majestic. I loved it, and I find these keyboards and lead guitars just so captivating throughout. The melodies do not let up, the melancholy just stays with you, and I find the drums actually enhance the keyboards. The tempo goes down, the keyboards come forward. I just really enjoy that. Like I said, the drums do a fantastic job of that throughout this entire album, of just really adding so much and subtracting. You don't think sometimes how much drums can really do that to other instruments in songs or in the music and stuff like that. Just really, really enjoyed the drum work. Next song is Sleepless Anger. This is, to me, is the most prolific song on the album. Very forceful guitars with the bass drum again adding these huge boosts. I really enjoy what the rhythm guitar does at times paired with the keyboard. These notes just sort of spike together at moments throughout the song. And what I like about Sleepless Anger is how much diversity it shows. It's not quite like the other songs. It doesn't have that doom feel of those methodical paces and that symphonic feel. It's very on its own, but it still works. and that's what I really like about Sleepless Anger. And then it sort of, you know, sends off towards the last song, Exorcist. This is fantastic ascension. Every 30 seconds there's a new twist. I want to say it's the song's atmosphere almost has like this beauty going on to it, but I feel like it almost gives you this reprieve of evil. A very catchy composition, and just a great ending to a very solid album. I have to say I really enjoy the keyboard work, you know, the cathedral sort of tone, the organs, the pianos. I just really enjoy that. The vocals are so harsh, and they really bring forth a lot and really complement the rhythms. Guitars are so thick as well, and the leads go well with the, like, everything just goes well together. And like I said, the drums really did a lot on this album for sure. I'm impressed with all the elements comprised of this album. So impressed. I picked up the album on Bandcamp last night, which of course will be in the description for you guys. Like I said, I'm just really impressed with everything going on this album, In the Tomb of a Forgotten King. So check out Monumentum Damnati and all their genre elements combined into one. And also go down the description below to check out all their information, as well as more metal content from me. And feel free to subscribe. Until next time, folks, heavy listening.